And we continue learning Mesilas Yesharim Yaimi. We're holding on page 486. And the Artscroll Mesilas Yesharim, continuing learning about Yiras Chet and the fine nuance of difference, like we started yesterday, understanding between Yiras Chet and Yiras of the Roimus of Hashem. That in as much as Yiras Chet is a subcategory, is within the context of fearing the greatness of Hashem, as we learned yesterday, it plays itself out in a different form. As the Yiras Chet is not only when you're doing the mitzvah, not purely when the Aveira potentially comes, but rather the Yiras Chet is a 24/7 endeavor to ensure that one doesn't even have a shemetz, that's not even a vestige, perhaps, of any sin. So continues the Mesilas Yesharim on page 486, the Yeshaya. The Yeshaya Omar bin Vuasai continues Ramchal giving us proofs of this Yisai. That says Hashem, my hand created everything, the Shamayim, the Aretz. But to this, what's the detail that Hashem looks at? To the ani, to the poor, to the Nechei the broken spirit, who is the one that's chareid, who's trembling al Davari, on my word. But David HaMelech Ishtabach B'Zeva Amar, says David HaMelech, Sarim Ridafuni, princes have pursued me, Chinam, for no reason. Umidvarcha Pachad Libi. David HaMelech can have the whole world chasing him. But what's the detail that makes him be mifached, fearful? The davar, the word of Hashem. And these are the proofs of Yiras Chet being a 24/7 endeavor, ensuring and trembling. There's never a vestige of sin. Continues Ramchal. We find that the incredible, great and exalted Malachim angels, they're quaking and trembling constantly because of how incredible and grandeur and wonderful Hashem is. The Gemara teaches us, Nahar Dinar, where does the Nahar Dinar, the heavenly river of fire, where does it come from? From the zayah, from the perspiration of the Chayos HaKodesh, which are a type of malachim. And where does this sweat come from? The fear, the dread that they have constantly, from the exaltedness of Hashem. What's the sweat? Why are the malachim trembling? Perhaps they're going to miss one detail. From the honor, from the purity, from the holiness that is befitting Hashem. So even the malachim tremble in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And what's the other extreme? We find that whenever the Shekhinah reveals itself on this world, that place, the inanimate object, shakes. Says the Pasuk, the earth shook, the heavens are dripping. Before what? The Mibnei Alekim, the presence, the Shekhinah of Hashem. V'aymer says Yeshaya Anavi, Lukarata Shamayim, if only I tore up in the heavens, Yeradatum Mipanecha Harim Nazalu, tear open the heavens and come down, what would happen? The heavens themselves would melt. So we see that this concept of shaking and fearing the roimimus, the grandeur of Hashem, is not only to man, not only to the incredible malachim and serafim v'ifani HaKodesh, but even to the mere inanimate earth itself trembles in front of the Shekhinah. Kol Shekin, says Ramchal B'nei Adam Shayashir Gezubi Yarashu. Certainly, if the angels, if the world are shaking, certainly us, mere inanimate, mere human beings, must shake and tremble. When we realize and when we're cognizant that we're standing always in front of Hashem and and it's so easy to do a simple thing that might not be Shema, might not be befitting the incredible, exalted nature of Hashem. And of course, we remind ourselves these are incredibly lofty and high levels. A level that are 24/7 to not have a shemetz, not have a vestige, not have a trace of sin, to shake and quake constantly. But at least we can take out the chizik a little bit, one dot more of Yiras Chet into our lives. And we conclude that this is what Eliphaz, who's Eov's friend, told Eov, What is a human being that he might be vindicated? Can one, a human being, can he ever be righteous? He cannot have faith even in the holiness of Hashem and the malachim, and not in his pure eyes. We conclude with the pasuk. If he can't have faith in his malachav, in Hashem's servants, and he finds fault with his malachim, then surely he'll find fault of those who are baitei chaymer, those who are fashioned of clay, of mere human beings. The frailty of human and the incredible importance that one has to realize, to be fearful constantly, this 24/7, 365 endeavor, every living, waking moment, to be fearful of Hashem.